In October 2024, a rare celestial event will fascinate skywatchers around the world when Comet C/2023A3, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, makes its closest approach to Earth. This comet is expected to shine brighter than Venus and the stars, promising an impressive display visible to the naked eye. On February 22, 2023, the South African Astronomical Observatory discovered the asteroid impact last warning system, ATLAS, and Chinese astronomers later confirmed it with images taken in January 2023. An exciting journey awaits this bright celestial body. Comet C/2023A3, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, ventures into the solar system, making a dramatic turn around the Sun, and is likely to drift away forever. Its closest point to the Sun, or perihelion, is September 27, 2024. However, the best time on Earth to admire this celestial wonder is October 2024. Scientists predict that Tsuchinshan-ATLAS can be at least as bright as the comet Neowise of 2020, which delighted us with its impressive brightness and long tail. Comets, which often appear out of nowhere, are mysterious objects. Hundreds of thousands of them orbit the solar system, originating in the Oort cloud, a vast collection of rocks and ice at the edge of the solar system. Gravitational processes sometimes set these objects in motion and send them on long journeys to the Sun. Despite their relatively small size compared to other celestial bodies, comets can be several hundred meters to a kilometer in diameter. Tsuchinshan-ATLAS made its long journey many years ago and now it is visible. When Comet C/2023A3, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, reaches perihelion, it will come as close to the Sun as Mercury. During this time, it will not be visible from Central Europe, but can be observed with a telescope until the end of June 2024. After briefly disappearing behind the Sun, it returns to view in October, delighting us. Radiation for about a month. Because the comet is extremely close to the Sun, it is likely to develop a long jagged tail. This tail is formed when the Sun's heat evaporates ice and gas from the comet's surface, and the solar wind blows away the detached particles, creating the characteristic brightly colored tail. At the beginning of November, the brightness of the comet decreases and it is again visible only through a telescope. The Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, about a kilometer in diameter, races towards the Sun with an incredible speed of 70 kilometers per second. Fortunately, its orbit ensures that it cannot come close to any planets, including Earth. The dramatic fate of Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9, which collided with Jupiter in 1994 and was destroyed by the gas giant, is a reminder of the potential dangers of such encounters. Scientists predict that Tsuchinshan-ATLAS will reach magnitude -1 to -3, which could be as bright as the legendary Hale-Bopp comet that dazzled observers in the late 1990s. The comet shines brighter than many stars and the planet Venus, making it a spectacular sight in the night sky. The year 2020 brought us the comet Neowise, which appeared as a heavenly messenger of hope during the difficult times of the pandemic. It was discovered by astronomers on March 27, 2020 with the large-scale infrared survey of near-Earth objects, Neowise, and reached its closest approach to the Sun on July 3, 2020. About 5 kilometers across, Neowise approached the Sun at a distance of about 44 million kilometers. The solar wind blew the particles into a long, bright, bifurcated tail, creating a fascinating sight in the night sky. Comet Neowise's visibility was exceptional, reaching approximately 1 magnitude. As it moved away from the Sun and Earth, its glow gradually faded, but it remains a memorable sight for those who witnessed it. Neowise returns after about 6,800 years, making its appearance in 2020 a repeat event for us. Hale-Bopp, officially known as C/1995-01, holds the title of the brightest comet of modern times. Discovered by amateur astronomers Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp on July 23, 1995, this comet shone brightly when spotted for the first time. With a core about 15 kilometers wide, Hale-Bopp grew in brightness as it approached the Sun, reaching its closest point on April 1, 1997. Despite not coming as close to the Sun as Neowise or the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, Hale-Bopp was beautiful. Undiminished. The comet's tail of dust and gas glowed brightly in the solar wind. The maximum magnitude was about -1. Visible to the naked eye for weeks in cities and months in the countryside, Hale-Bopp dominated the night sky and the media for a long time. It will return in 2,500 years, making its 1997 edition a second-in-a-lifetime event for current generations. The brightness, color and visibility of a comet depends on several factors, such as the size of the nucleus, reflectivity, and proximity to the Sun and Earth. Larger comets can release more material, creating a brighter envelope of dust and gas and a tail. Comets with brighter surfaces reflect more sunlight and appear brighter to observers. The closer a comet is to the Sun, the hotter it gets and emits more gas and dust, increasing its brightness. The closer it is to Earth, the better we can see it. Another comet, 13P/Olbers, will pass by on June 30, 2024. This comet, which returns every 69 years, has lost some of its material due to its many passes by the Sun, probably making it less visible than previous appearances. However, the unpredictability of comets means that at any time a new, spectacular comet can appear, surprising and delighting us with its magnificence. Comet C/2023 Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, can reach magnitude -1, competing with the brightness of Hale-Bopp. Although it is smaller, several factors contribute to its potential size. As we await its approach, anticipation builds, promising a celestial spectacle that fascinates and inspires us, reminding us of the wonders of our universe. Comet C/2023 Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, was first observed by the Asteroid Earth Impact Last Warning System, ATLAS, on February 22, 2023 at the South African Astronomical Observatory. This system is designed to detect small celestial bodies such as comets and asteroids that could hit the Earth. The comet's long name reflects its discovery history and credits both the ATLAS system and China's Tsuchinshan Astronomical Observatory, which later confirmed the comet's existence with images taken in January 2023. The comet passes by during our amazing trip solar system. It will enter the inner regions and orbit near the Sun before possibly going off into deep space, never to return. This path is typical of comets originating in the distant Oort cloud, a large spherical shell of icy objects surrounding our solar system. The comet will reach perihelion, the closest point to the Sun, on September 27, 2024. At this time, it will be as close to the Sun as the planet Mercury. Such close encounters with the Sun often cause comets to brighten significantly as the heat vaporizes their icy components, releasing the gas and dust that make up the comet's glowing coma and tail. For observers on Earth, the best viewing time is in October 2024, when the comet orbits the Sun and begins to move away. Scientists predict that the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS could shine as brightly as the 2020 comet Neowise, perhaps from -1 to -3. If this prediction is correct, the comet will pass many stars and even the planet Venus, making it visible to the naked eye. Comets are fascinating celestial bodies composed mainly of ice, dust and rock. They come from outside the solar system, particularly the Kuiper belt and the Oort cloud. These regions are full of memorable debris left over from the formation of the solar system. When these distant objects are disturbed by gravitational forces, they can be sent into long elliptical orbits that bring them into the inner solar system. As the comet approaches the Sun, solar radiation causes its surface to sublimate and transform the ice directly into gas. This process releases dust and gas that creates a glowing coma around the core and often forms a spectacular tail that can stretch for millions of kilometers. Due to the pressure of the solar wind, the tail always points away from the Sun. Comet Neowise, C/2020 F3, put on a spectacular display in 2020, becoming a bright spectacle in the night sky. Discovered by the Neowise Space Telescope on March 27, 2020, the comet made its closest approach to the Sun on July 3, 2020. Neowise developed a long, naked-eye split tail that provided much-needed distraction during this period. The global COVID-19 pandemic. Hale-Bopp, C/1995-01, is remembered as one of the most spectacular comets of the 20th century. On July 23, 1995, amateur astronomers Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp discovered a comet that was visible to the naked eye for a long time and reached perihelion on April 1, 1997. It shone brightly at magnitude -1 and was visible even in regions with significant light pollution. Hale-Bopp's impressive tails stretched across the sky, making it memorable for millions. While comets can pose a threat when they collide with Earth, the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS poses no threat to our planet. Its flight path has been thoroughly studied and passes safely, providing a spectacular spectacle without the risk of collision. The dramatic destruction of Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 that hit Jupiter in 1994 reminds us of the great forces involved in the interactions between comets and planets, but in this case, the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS does not come close to any other planet. For those who want to witness this celestial event, the best time to observe Comet C/2023A3, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, is October 2024. The comet will likely be visible to the naked eye, providing a rare and beautiful sight. Observers should look for a bright, glowing object in the night sky that may have a long, colorful tail. Studying comets such as the Tsuchinshan-ATLAS provides valuable information about the early solar system. These icy bodies are considered time capsules, preserving materials from the formation of the solar system more than 4.5 billion years ago. By analyzing the composition of cometary dust and ice, scientists learn about the conditions and processes that existed in the early solar system. Comet C/2023A3, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS, offers a unique opportunity to witness a spectacular celestial event. Its journey through the solar system, close to the Sun, and the resulting glow make it outstanding for astronomers and sky watchers. Illuminating the night sky, it reminds us of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our cosmic neighborhood.